Hello students, I hope you all are fine. We have to continue the unit number 2, real and complex numbers. Up till now, we have discussed about real numbers, the set of real numbers that includes rational numbers and irrational numbers. Now we have to discuss about the decimal representation of rational numbers and irrational numbers. What is meant by decimal representation of rational number and irrational numbers? As we know, rational numbers are all those numbers which are in the form of p over q or which are in the form of fraction. So let's discuss about the rational number first. Later we will talk about the irrational numbers. In rational numbers, the decimal representation includes terminating decimal fractions and non-terminating decimal fractions. What is meant by terminating decimal fraction and what is meant by non-terminating decimal fraction? Terminating decimal fractions are all those fractions in those we have finite number of digits. What is meant by this? Let's suppose you have 2 over 5. We have 2 over 5. Let's solve it. This is the numerator and this is the denominator. As you can see, 2 is smaller than 5. So we will place a decimal over here and then we can put a 0 over here. So as how can we get 20 in 5 table? 5 4s are 20. So this is 4 and this is 20. It has no need to solve further because it reaches its maximum endpoint. So we can say 2 over 5 is equal to 0.4. Is it clear, students? 2 over 5, it has a finite number of values. These values are not repeating. These values doesn't have the longer value after the decimal point. So these all fractions are called terminating decimal fractions in which we have finite number of values. What is meant by non-terminating decimal fraction? Let me define it first. It is also known as recurring. So with the name of recurring, you can have a better concept that in these type of fractions we have the repeated values, or we have not the finite number of values. Finite means the limited number. So in non-terminating values, let's have another example. Let's suppose this is 2 over 9. Let me solve it for you over here. By solving it, as you can see, 9 is greater and 2 is smaller. So again, place a decimal over here. It will become 20. And you can say 9 2s are 18. After subtraction, you will again get 2. So place another 0. It will again become 0, 20. And again you will divide it by 2. So this process will continue. It never ends because again you will get 20. Again you will divide it by 2. Again you will get 20. So these are non-terminating decimal fractions where you have not the finite number of digits. So I think you have a better understanding of terminating decimal fraction and non-terminating decimal fraction. Let's have a look on the definition. Terminating decimal fraction, as I already said, there are finite number of digits in its decimal part. What is meant by decimal part? Let's suppose its answer as we have solved over here is 0.4. Let me clear it for you. The area which is on the right side of decimal is called decimal part of a fraction. On the left side is called whole number part. What is meant by decimal part? If we have a fraction fraction and the answer is this. The decimal part is the right side area of a decimal answer fraction, and this area is called whole number part or integral part. Now non-terminating or recurring decimal fraction, some digits are repeated again and again in the same order. As we go, the answer is 0.22222 and it never ends. So one thing is important over here. Just have a look. We have the same values, same repeated values. You must have the idea about non-terminating or recurring decimal fraction, that we have the same number of values, and somehow it can be like this: 0.36, 36, 36 and so on. So you can see the same pair is repeating again and again. So this is also a non-terminating fraction. So we have a clear idea about rational numbers, decimal representation, that is terminating decimal fraction, and non-terminating. Now have a look on the irrational numbers, decimal representation. In irrational numbers decimal representation, the fraction or the answer is neither terminating, means not have the finite number, nor repeating. So if it is neither terminating nor repeating, then what is this? This is decimal form of an irrational numbers. We can say would continue forever and never, forever and never begin to repeat the same block of digits. Means it will not be like this. I think it would not be visible. Let me write it over here. It will not be like this. It will not be like this. It will be somehow the answer of pi. Have you any idea about the answer of the pi? It is like 3.1 like this. And no pair or no word is repeated in the same order. So the pi is the better example of irrational number decimal representation. Let me write the answer of pi for you. So pi is an example of irrational numbers decimal representations. Have a look over here. This is the value of pi. Although pi is a real number, as we can plot 3.1415 on a number line. As you remember, we have all those numbers which we can plot on a number line are the real numbers, and in real numbers we have rational and irrational numbers, and this is irrational number. Look, no digit is repeated over here in the same order, although we have a different number of values. That is why this is irrational numbers decimal fraction. This is all about today's discussion. Let me summarize it for you. We have discussed about rational number decimal representation, in which we have discussed about real number and rational number and irrational numbers. We have talked about rational numbers decimal fraction in terminating form and in non-terminating form. Terminating form, in which we have finite number of values, and in non-terminating decimal fractions we are not the limited values, but the digits are repeated in the same order. The other form is irrational numbers, and in irrational numbers those are neither terminating nor repeating, but have not the same number of orders, but we can say that pi is an example of the irrational numbers. In exercise 1.2.1 we will have a much closer look about the terminating and non-terminating decimal fraction. This is all about today's discussion. Thank you very much.